Nah. Football Manager, you can't try and take credit for thinking that we might not get relegated this year. You thought we were going to finish rock bottom. Don't you dare start acting like we're not a terrible team, might not get relegated, could potentially push for a mid-table finish. You thought we sucked. You thought we'd do terrible. And we're currently sat in 4th place. I mean, it's not quite, leading like we were for a significant period of time at the start of the season, but it is much better than you guys thought. You can't start acting like you thought we were decent now. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 25th episode of the FM22 Salford City Save with me, Raxo FM, where today we are versing Swansea and then West Brom, who are currently top of the table in 2 crucial championship games. The West Brom one is going to be an interesting affair, and I'm very much looking forward to that top of the table clash. I'm hoping it will be. If we manage to pick up a win in this game against Swansea, we could be moving up to those top 2 positions. Automatic promotion, that's what we're aiming for. To be honest, I'm actually just aiming for playoffs, as it has been a bit dodgy since last time we saw each other. But I'll go over that just before you guys make sure that you smash the like button on today's video, as well as subscribing to the Raxo FM YouTube channel so you don't miss the daily Football Manager content. Can we please get 7 likes on today's video? I know it's a weird number, but I'm going with it. It's switching it up. It's grabbing your attention. My attention is personally grabbed by that number 7. Oh, it's a new number. Raxo doesn't. He's normally does it in even numbers, sometimes even multiples of 5. No, 7. What are you going to do about it? Like the video. That's what you're going to do. Now, since last time we saw each other, I've played quite a few games, 6 of which to be exact, and 2 of them were losses. 1 of them was a draw, but the rest of them were wins, and crucially, the last 2 games were very decent wins. A 1-0 win away from home against Portsmouth, with Hardy finally scoring for the football club. I'm so thrilled. And then he managed to bag another one in yesterday's game. Well, the last game against Sunderland to give us a 3-0 win there. Tyler Walker still massively on form, still firing like no man's business. 9 goals in this season. I mean, it's not like no man's business. It's a few people's business. He's been beaten by a couple of people, but it's decent form, and I'm hoping that he kicks on with that goal from the last game into this game against Swansea City, who are down in 16th place. So I'm expecting us to put in a very good performance here tonight, especially with the team that we have at our disposal. A lot of players are available. Actually, John Jules is the only player that is unavailable. So I do really want to see a decent performance from the side. This is the team that we're going with for. Oh no, people are tired. How have I not factored this in? Well, this cannot be the team we're going with then. So you've seen my changes happen on camera. I think Touré's going to stay in. I don't know if I can justify keeping Calderon in there. Robson I will keep. Hardy, you kind of suck anyway. I know you scored 2 games in a row, but you do kind of suck anyway. I'm not going to lie to you. And we'll get Ramsey on, because Ramsey has been playing incredibly well. We're going to bring him in, and we're going to bring... Hardy can have a game out. Oh, no, I feel bad. He scored 2 goals. I can't take him out of the lineup now. We'll get Maya out. I think that's what we'll do. Ramsey has come off the bench a couple of times and scored some very important goals for us. So I'm hoping he can do the exact same in today's episode. Let's jump into it, and let's hope we can come away with yet another win to make it 3 in a row now, and to hopefully push for that top of the table spot. But before the end of this episode, we need to make sure that we win this one. I haven't turned my fan off. That is kind of crucial so that you guys don't hear like... No, it's actually not that loud, not that dramatic of a sound. I really hope that wasn't an annoying sound to hear if you're wearing headphones. So apologies if you're wearing headphones and that was an annoying sound. But to be fair, my voice is generally quite annoying. So yeah, if you can handle that, you can probably handle just about anything. 25 minutes gone in this game. I've been rambling on because there's been nothing happening. And it's now 30 minutes gone, 4 shots apiece, but no opportunities coming our way. And I'd love to see one before the end of the half, as we now have 7 shots. Realistically speaking, at least one of them should be highlight worthy. And we're not seeing a single opportunity in the first half, and it's 0-0. I'm far from pleased with the performance. I mean, we really should be at least letting me see a chance. IXG suggests that we have done enough to potentially be threatening the goal, but it's just not happening. And I think tactical substitutions need to be whipped out immediately and it's going to be I don't know how to say his name, the Canadian dude on the right hand side coming on, and hopefully he can make an impact. Smith not been so amazing since coming into the squad. He's good, but he looked very promising at the start of the season, but he hasn't really shone like I thought he was going to shine, and I kind of wish he was playing a wee bit better, but he's doing enough to keep himself in the starting lineup. And now this is the first time we're seeing people kick the ball around in this game, but to be honest, I think that it's a fake highlight because I've made a tactical change, but we're going to act like it's a real highlight anyway because we're on the ball, have just lost it, and now they actually could be attacking us, so I really kind of hope it is a fake highlight. But now we're back on the ball, so let's make it a real highlight. Jones plays it over to Palmer, who's actually in a decent position to cross the ball in, plays it back to Toure. I like that tactic. It's a real highlight. It's a real highlight. I swear on my life, that would not have happened if I didn't make tactical changes. I promise you, it made that highlight because I made tactical changes. It wasn't a real highlight. It's a fake highlight, but we scored from it, so I'm not going to complain at all. Toure shoots. I don't know what he's done, but Ramsey has popped up once again, and he's put it into the back of the net. I kind of have to confess that I am getting rid of him in January, because he complained about him not playing many games, and I said recall him then. So he's going to recall them, and I don't really want him to be recalled now because he's playing very well. Palmer not doing quite as well in that left wing or cam position, so I would like to keep him around the team. Great block by Jones there to keep us in the lead in the last few minutes of this game. Now a corner coming our way. Fagan Walcott hits it over the bar. I'm going to make the last substitute, and it's going to be Palmer to come off for Hardy. Give him a couple more minutes in the team. Maybe getting another goal, 3 from 3. That would be very tasty, and it could come from this corner, as it is going to be. I don't know who that is. Is it Toure to put it in? Yes, it is Toure putting it in. We know how we can score from these. Not quite happened for our players there. I don't think it's going to matter. I think that we've just done enough to come away with the win. 4 minutes of additional time, unless we're seeing a massive amount of drama in the last few minutes. I think that we've won this game. Let's really hope we don't see any highlights. Come on. Let's move up in the table. Let's get some points on the table. No. I mean, if it's our chance, even if it's our chance, I'm annoyed. I just wanted the full-time whistle, but it does look like it could be our chance. Hardy moving it forward into Drahir. Drahir looking for players in the mixer. Doesn't find any of our players, but we've got it straight back. Toure, Jones, Toure, Smith. Like this tiki-taka, it's good short pass and play. Ramsey plays it over to the right winger. Hardy's in, and Hardy doesn't finish it, and that's the Hardy that we have seen on camera for this entire season. But I don't think it's going to matter, as the clock has ticked down, and it should be the full-time whistle. It is the full-time whistle. A 1-0 win. It's not an insane performance. It's not an insane result, but it is the result we needed, and it's the 3 points we needed to stay in 4th position. I'm very disappointed we haven't moved up in the table, but it's now a 4th versus 3rd game to potentially move into the promotion spots, automatic promotion spots. I mean, it's not guaranteed, but if either of the two teams above the both of us drop points and one of us wins, we will be moving up into those positions. So let's hope we can do exactly that. Let's simulate forward. Let's verse West Brom, a side that I don't know, have they been in the Premier League since last time we simulated? No, they've just gone down like they did in real life. Done very averagely, actually. I'm kind of hoping we can add a bit of misery to their day after moving down from the 1st place position into the 3rd and come away with a win. It's still the 3rd versus 4th clash. Come on, Norwich. Why am I talking about Norwich? Cardiff and Bournemouth are the 2 teams above us. I doubt we'll be losing points here, as they're both at home. Reading down in 7th, Cardiff are definitely not dropping points, but we can hope, and all we can do is do our job, and this is the team that we're going with for it. Ramsey stays in that cam position after a decent performance. 4 goals from 6 appearances, 4 off the bench. Very good stats for that young man. Hardy comes in the left wing. Palmer comes out because of poor performances recently. Not doing a lot for us in the league, unfortunately. I am tempted to play him instead of Ramsey, but don't think I can quite justify it. We've also made one other substitution, and it was Calderon coming in because Matt Smith is a wee bit tired, and also Calderon is actually just a better player. One of our best players, actually. Very good signing by me. I'm proud of that one in the end. Let's jump into it, and let's hope that we come away with the win against a side that really should be beating us on paper, but I don't think it's quite going to pan out that way. I think it's going to be a very tight affair. Let's sit back, relax, well, I probably shouldn't be relaxing. I should probably be making tactical changes as the game goes on, but I'll probably just be sitting back and relaxing and watching it and talking to you boys and girls. And it started off brilliantly. Hardy scores a goal, Ramsey gets the assist, and we are 1-0 up against West Bromwich Albion. And I did not expect that straight off the bat. I don't think I can justify getting rid of Ramsey. He's just too good in this cam position at the moment. I will definitely try loaning him back if he stays in this sort of form. And Hardy and the left wing putting it into the back of the net. Third goal of the season. Love to see it from that man. It's just one goal that has put us one shot that has put us 1-0 up in this game. And I'm not going to complain if it's the only shot that we have, as long as it's the only goal that goes into the back of the net this game. We're currently up in second position in terms of the league table, doing very well at the moment. West Brom going all the way down to 5th place. Come on, boys, let's hold on to it. Maybe even add to it. Ramsey on the ball, plays it back to Johnson, almost loses it, but plays it into Martin. Jones and Fagan Walcott linking up a couple of times in that centre-back position, don't mind it. Smith into Ramsey, back to Martin. I like this. It's composed, it's calm. Nothing too, rash, reckless, not moving the ball forward unnecessarily. And now we find some space. Hardy, Ramsey, don't you dare. We can't get rid of him. I'm having words with Aston Villa. I'm not getting rid of him. He is too good at the moment. The man on form. What is he up to for our team? Chips the goalkeeper off the post in. And we're 2-0 up against West Bromwich Albion. And we are in the second place only by goal difference in the Sky Bet Championship. I thought that we had lost it. I thought that we had genuinely dropped so many points, lost our form, and that we were out of the running of even getting into automatic promotion. But clearly I was wrong, and clearly it is still massively on the cards. Thanks to this man here, Ramsey. I love you, mate. Let's continue it in the second half. It hasn't even been a dominant performance. I feel slightly bad. Don't feel bad enough to actually complain about it, but I do feel slightly bad. But it's not going to matter if we score another one here. I'll feel a lot better. Walker, Robson. I thought it was a penalty for a second. Hardy can't get the head past the defender. It wasn't the greatest chance we've ever seen, and I'm sure that's the end of it. I mean, normally when the ball bounces around the middle, that's generally the chance, but I think we're getting another one. Smith looking for a ball into the mixer. Find someone. It's gone in. Hardy's there to tap it in, and I don't mind it as long as it goes into the back of the net. Hardy is still a legend to me. Robson trying to finish his dinner there, definitely not trying to pass, but I think it did need that touch from Hardy, and I'm surprised he stayed in an onside position. Actually, clearly sorted that one out, as it was definitely going wide, so it needed that touch. And we're 3-0 up, arguably undeservedly, but I don't care. I just don't care. Palm's going to come on in that right wing position, so we'll play him as a winger player, and it's going to go back to the game, isn't it? I hate it when it does that. Obviously, what other button am I going to press? It's not even made. It has made. No, has it made this up? I can't tell. I'm having some chest pains at the moment, boys and girls. Imagine if I'm having a heart attack on camera. That would be pretty horrendous, but it's kind of hurting at the moment. But personal health aside, see, look, it's done it again. I'm still making technical changes, Football Manager. I think the chest pains have stopped. Okay, hold on. I'm stretching for a sec, because generally that gets rid of it. More concerned about this right now than in the game at hand. I'm not going to lie to you. Probably should be pausing the recording. If you could see me right now, it does look a wee bit stupid, but that's okay. Chest pains, I think they're gone. Second substitution, onto the pitch. What's his name again? Gazino? Or something like that. I don't know. I don't play him enough to actually know. Gazino. Oh, no. That is cruel, Football Manager. After, not only is he injured, he's injured just after making 2 substitutions. So now if we get another injury, a sending off, we're stuck with these players for the rest of the game. And it is the man, the myth, the legend in that cam position. I can't remember his name now. I love him. I can't remember. Ramsey, because his name's Aaron Ramsey, so that's why I got confused and was about to say Aaron. So Ramsey comes off, and I'm really hoping that substitute isn't going to cost us in this game. But but I'm more importantly hoping it's not an injury for too long, because I would like to play him before he leaves the club, because remember, I did kind of aggravate that, leading to him leaving the club. It's now Cardiff on top of the table, and it's Bournemouth moving down, and they've scored what probably is only going to be a consolation goal. Let's not get too disappointed, and it is from a corner, so realistically it doesn't show a lot of heart, a lot of desire from the boys at West Brom. It just shows a bit of a mental lapse from us. You know, don't worry about it. And we could be getting one straight back here as we're back on the ball. Hardy potentially going for the hat trick, puts it. Oh, he's turned into a magical footballer, that man. Hardy, you've become out unselfish. You played it into Walker. You knew the chance was better there for him to score, and you put it into him, and you get us the 4-1 lead. And you honestly turn into a beautiful player on that left wing. And I'm loving putting you out there, clearly getting much more familiar with it, and clearly putting in some good performances with 2 goals and an assist. And I imagine a man of the match performance. We're talking about the Ramsey performance here, but it's the Hardy one that has managed to get us across the line. And I love that he has managed to get it at the man of the match, and I'm so happy that Aaron Ramsey is not out for too long, 1 to 2 days. I'm slightly disappointed that he came off with that injury, but I'm not going to complain, especially when he isn't out for too long. Johnson, you want a new contract? It doesn't expire. No, it does expire at the end of the year. And maybe I will give you a new contract. We're ending this episode up in 2nd position, just behind Cardiff City, and a just 1 goal difference above Bournemouth. So I'm not going to complain about any of these results. This has managed to go brilliantly for us in today's episode. And off camera, I'm going to simulate all the way until the January transfer window. So you will get the first games of the transfer window. And I think I'll play the... Oh, no. Will I play the Sky Bet? Don't know. Because that's a lot of games for me to simulate. 6 games. But then those 2 kind of... Oh, they're pretty decent games, but I do want to play the FA Cup. I'll see what happens. I'll see how I feel. But for now, we're ending this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you have enjoyed it. And I'll see you all later.